Welcome back to round two. The Slam Dunklers finished up 1-0. Got a 2-0 win against Tristan, and now we're playing against Chris McDowell. In the meantime, got some round one updates. Matt Radijak apparently is playing Tribal Kraken and Tribal Gargoyles. Gorgons, excuse me. Tribal Gorgons. Tribal Gorgons, Tribal Krakens. I am struggling. I don't know why. It's too late. On top of that, we have a round two match. If we could have a feature match with someone else, it would be these two guys, Jeremiah Renda versus Alex Bianchi. This is going to be a bloodbath here.
Shout-outs to Alex Bianchi.
Shout-outs to Bianchi. Shout-outs to Jeremiah, too. This is probably one of the best matchups you'd probably see in any given tournament. These guys are both solid players, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn out. On top of that, I also have a little anecdote for you. Well, not an anecdote, a little story for you. A little surprise I was saving for you. So I'll save it for after the match. I'll give you a little teaser though. We're famous.
Oh yeah, you sent me that and you never explained it.
I know. I had to save it.
Even or odd? It's odd. Your choice.
And the Dunklers proceed to lose the second dice roll. How you doing, Chris?
Good. How are you?
All right. I'm all right. Doing my thing. How was your pool? Good, bad?
All right.
Yeah. As expected. And we're on the draw. We need to be on the draw every game because 7 cards just doesn't cut it.
Yeah, I need 8. I'm too lazy to shuffle, so. Yep.
Chris leads with a swamp. He must have brought his own Zendikar swamps here. See, those are the non full out ones.
No, the non-full art ones are so much better.
You might want to tilt the mic down a bit.
Oh, I didn't even see that it moved.
Yeah, we apologize for any background noise if that is the case. He's playing a Fleet
Done.
Feather Sandals. Creature gets flying and haste for 2.
Yep.
John bringing Satyrs.
Satyrs gotta hate, man.
Satyrs gotta hate. Yeah, if there's any major background noise, we apologize. The place is just really packed. Everyone's just dying to do this midnight pre-release. They were kind of off-put by the fact that we were going to be here, but they did come out anyway. John draws looking a little bit better.
2.
Bringing the beats. Chris goes to 18. Dunkler's still at 20.
Yep.
Nessian Courser 3/3. That is a time. A future sight.
Card.
Future sight card. Who would have thought that years after it was printed that a 3/3 for 3 would be worthy of a reprint?
Yeah.
I don't think the card's all right in limited. I feel. 1/1 Scorpion Death Touch.
Yep.
Gonna have to put the brakes on. That Scorpion is puzzling here. He's thinking like a philosopher at this point. Or some guy who was in the philosophy program and then left the philosophy program to do communications or something.
Communication without an S.
Communication.
I
Communicating with only one.
will gain 1, 2, 3, 4 life.
Devotion gaining 4 life here. That Nael's Disciple. Getting there.
Swing. Yep. Take 2.
Chris goes on to 16. Get a favorable trade right there. Don't know if it's favorable or not, but it was a trade.
For somebody.
Yeah, for someone it was good.
Not me.
I know we might have to break that play down later on. Figure out if it was right or not. Chris seems to be mana screwed. And it's the very nature of pre-releases. Sometimes you just get these bad draws and it just snowballs quickly. If John has a play here, he can really put Chris behind the 8 ball. John swinging for 5.
Yeah.
Chris going 11.
Sack. You're up.
John opts to cash in the Satyr Hedonist for the Dark Ritual. Getting the 5/6 Titan of Eternal Flame. 5/6. Each human has red. Tap for tap to do 1 damage.
Yep.
Tap to pain. And Chris getting a little mana ramp there with his unicorn. What do you say, John?
He's at 11.
He's at 11.
I will pump for 11.
Pumps for Xaxes. So yes, it would appear that the combat tricks seem pretty powerful in this format. There's really light removal, so if you can try to pair some combat tricks, especially ones with scry abilities with the heroic eyes, you can really grind out card advantage and use it as pseudo removal spells. John had done it last game to get the 2-for-1 off the pump spell. So and I feel if you're playing limited in this, you really need to focus on maximizing your later picks where you're gonna get these combat tricks to get a more well-rounded deck. Bombs and heroic eyes are seem to be 1 or 2 in each pack, so you'll get a few of them. I guess I feel the only way you can really blow someone out is through combat tricks. There's very little instant speed removal.
Yeah,
and,
there's only a few instant speed removal spells, and a lot of them are expensive.
Yeah.
So you need to use like combat tricks as your removal in this format. At least that's how it seems right now.
Chris, you on the player draw? Play, okay. Trying to slide that in, man.
Not here.
But just in general, it seems like it's.
If I see a lot of 2/1s, then it's good.
We've seen a decent amount of X1s.
Not against him. Not in his deck.
He played 1 and he was in green, so.
Oh, he's in green. I think I'm just too lazy to mulligan, so I'm going to keep.
Gets semi-rewarded for that greedy keep.
Not really. Not yet, at least.
He did not get punished.
I'm going to get rewarded this turn, though. Yep.
See, John, this is what happens when you're around me.
When I'm around Joe
When you're around me, every card off the top is the best card, the card you need at that exact same moment.
Yep.
And you can't teach skill like that.
You just can't. Whenever you cast this. Jeez, that guy's good. Yep, done.
Yep.
Oh, that's the heroic. You better find an answer for that. I think you tech.
Swing.
Chris goes 18. John, for the love of God, kill that guy.
Yeah. 3 damage.
Yeah, I think that's one of those powerful rares in the set. 3/2 for 3, and when he gets targeted of a spell or ability, each opponent sacrifices a guy. I don't know what EDH repercussions are going to exist. Loses to
read the bones.
Read the bones. It's what scry 2, draw 2,
Yep.
lose 2.
Yep. Yep. Two.
The beats. Chris down to 14. John still at a healthy 20.
You're up.
Borderland Minotaur. He's not an ogre. He's not your father's ogre resistor.
He's exactly your father's ogre sister.
Yeah, but he's in a format that's a lot slower.
Yeah.
There's no poison, so
There is no poison.
he's still awful.
Yep, that guy's good. You can discard a creature card to give it +2/+2.
Seems pretty strong.
He's an enchantment creature. Yep. enchantment creature.
Oh.
So he takes 2,
Takes 2.
and then 6 more.
Got you at 6.
You're up.
Yeah, it seems like the removal package we got in red green seems really strong. The
Yeah,
packs,
this card's actually insane with all the bestow
yeah.
creatures.
Like the packs weren't that good in terms of
Rares.
in terms of rares or just like ultra powerful cards, but you win just by having a bunch of removal, a bunch of the removal and the evasion creatures and trample creatures.
Yep.
Here for the wilds,
Go ahead.
doing things and stuff.
That guy is good. Is he at 6?
He's at 6. As always, we appreciate everyone who listens and enjoys the feature matches and also just the podcast in general. So if you watch the feature matches,
Yeah.
Feel free to comment, thoughts, whatever. Just give shout outs to anyone who's playing. This isn't like a Star City event. Did you start the camera? You did
Yeah.
start the video, right? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
we
God.
remember
Okay,
we-
just double check. I gotta make sure.
Yeah, we did the countdown.
Yeah. If we appreciate you guys watching. It's not like full pressure like you're on Star City, but being under the lights and having people watch your games might might be a little rough. So make sure you get some props to everyone who plays with us. It's definitely awesome that people they play. We do feature matches, and it just adds to the whole Dunkler experience. Chris playing in Nemesis Immortals. He is a 5/5 that costs 1 less for each creature. Monstrosity of 9 with -1 for 1 less monstrosity cost for every creature in his graveyard. Card seems pretty good.
You're up.
5 mana for the 3/7 Band of Centaurs. It's tapping a lot of mana.
Okay.
Bestow +2/+2 and Intimidate. Passing the turn, Chris at 6, Dunkler still at 20. John proceeding to draw very, very well.
Wrong. Takes 4, so not dead. Alright.
That might help.
You're up.
Game has hit a little bit of a standstill, just trying to flood the board with as many guys as you can. I feel it happens a lot in limited, especially still just player guys try to find your bombs, or try to get an overwhelming position, or to find a good combat trick, try to get a blowout.
Yep.
The Gravedigger.
What guy did you get back? Oh, yeah, sure.
So Chris plays a 4/3 Gravedigger. Passing the turn. John, looking at the top card of his library, is always trying to miracle a Terminus or a Bonfire of the Damned. That or a Thunderous Wrath would be pretty good at this point. Unfortunately, we said goodbye to all the Adversary Restored cards, as well as the rest of Innistrad Block and M13 tonight. John adds to the board a Vulpine Goliath, 6/5 Trampler. Definitely exactly what he's looking for. A creature to just try to break parity. Unfortunately, Chris got a decent amount of cards in hand. We have a judge call right here.
Yeah, it's always an enchantment.
It's always an enchantment, yeah. Yeah, so those who don't know, you can naturalize Destroy Target Enchantment if it's a creature, because it is a creature enchantment in its type. I'd imagine it's going to happen to, the confusion will happen to a lot of people going on this weekend, but it's neither here nor there.
Is that on the sleeve? Okay.
No, that's in the cards.
We need to stop this event here. We've got a,
Don't stop the event.
we got a Paraka's Mender here. This,
Print error.
you got a print error card here, and I would be very interested in acquiring this card. It's a random miss. That's good thing we do the podcast now. I actually can benefit from it. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. They look like a kind of blotchy, whatever. Nice little random surprise here in round 2. John doing combat math in his head. We've got some impromptu beatboxing here by John. Might have to have noticeably F18 on the rewind.
I will kill this guy. I get to scry 1. To the bottom, that goes.
The power of Scry right there, just getting rid of a card, you don't need it. It's effectively just drawing another card when it's a bad card.
Box that there, box that there, and I'll box that with that, that with that, that with that. Takes 5, this dies. This kills. 1 damage. Ugh. I'm at 20.
You're at 20. I almost feel like you kind of want to go for it right now. Because if he had anything, he probably would have heroic on his second dude guy, because it would then just get 1-for-1 value.
Yeah, but if
I don't know.
I have to throw these 3 guys away to get 5 in.
That's only getting 5 in? That's probably not worth it then. You need some bigger dudes, man.
Fast turn.
How'd you do, Zawiza? Kevin Zawiza 2-0. This is what happens, the power of the toga. Just saying. I have not seen a single person wearing a toga who's gotten a loss. Saying I've been on game losses for not wearing a toga, so that helps. Shout outs to Darren, as always. We gave you major props in the last episode, Darren. He's kind of walking around right now.
Beseiju.
Yes, major shout outs to Darren and Darren's mom. They just did an awesome job making sure everyone from Buffalo was crammed in that mansion that they were at. They actually opened the drawbridge for us, so that was kind of awesome. I almost slept in the treehouse. If we go back to Detroit, I will sleep in the treehouse. Making the promise, I will be prepared. But yes, we appreciate that. And glad Darren's out here at the pre-release because he's an awesome individual and a great part of the Magic community. So, you know, he is our resident Dragon Master. He's our into Ron Weasley and Charlie Weasley. I need to hang out with that Voldemort dude. He seems cool. I've seen the Harry Potter movies. I'm kind of ashamed to admit it. I was gonna say I was at the Harry Potter pre-release, but
The Harry Potter pre-release. That's not bad.
must be nice.
There it goes.
Playing the Titan of Eternal Fire.
You're up.
Yell fire, Mr. Blevins.
Fire!
Yell fire. There's actually an album called Yell Fire by Michael Franti and Spearhead. He did the song. He did some pop song recently.
pop song.
But like, I was a real big fan of his music before. Like Yell Fire was a good album. Stay Human was a very good album. Chocolate Supernova, another awesome album. I highly advise you check those out. If you do, let me know what you think. And if you have other suggestions for music, I'm all for it.
Yep.
So if if that's kind of your thing, you're a music guy, check those out. Music individual. I know we have all the lady listeners. Blevins might have just alienated the one potential lady listener we had. For the not shout out.
To not
No,
shout.
before you're done, use his ability.
Oh, I do have haste. Yeah. All right. End of turn. I'll ping you for one with this guy. So he takes one.
Yep, goes to 5.
Voyaging Satyr. Untap. I'm very devoted to green. I gain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 life.
We've played that guy twice, and
Pass the
he's
turn.
done a decent job gaining some life there.
I wish he cost 3. Wish he costed 3.
Yeah, it just seems really, really powerful at this point, and I don't know. I feel even in draft, he's not awful. A 3/3 for 4 that just gains you a decent amount of life. It adds to your devotion. So I keep an eye out for him. I could see at a common spot he's got some power. Are there any shoutouts we need to give right now, John?
Shout outs to Titan of Eternal Fire.
Shoutouts to the Titan.
Play Skate Smart.
Yep.
Prerelease.
Yep.
I didn't play a lane this turn, did I?
No, I don't know. It doesn't matter. You can play one if you want.
I don't think I did because I already had one.
It's way
Yeah.
too late to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
2 in the morning. Do we really care?
Nope.
He's probably not gonna have a play involving all that man anyway. Just probably doesn't want to have it in his hand. Whatever. He's counting lands up. But yes. Shout outs to. I don't know who to give shout outs to.
Shout out to Bill Bolden, who was trying to figure out how to watch the stream even though it's not a stream. Yep.
Shout outs to Bill Bolden. DJ Spruik in the house.
Not in the house,
Not
sadly.
in the house, we wish. We need him to do a music DJ intro for us.
That'd
Doing
be cool.
Bump in the night. And all that stuff. And it's nighttime and things like that.
Who's got Intimidate?
yep.
6, 7, 8, intimidate. Intimidate.
For 8? Alright, no blocks.
Taking it, go to 21.
Yep. Done?
Yep.
End of turn, shoot you for 1.
1-4. This Titan of Eternal Fire seems like he's pretty solid. 5-6. I mean, I don't know how many humans we play, and he'd be really good in the Boros deck. But at the same time, just being able to ping here and there, it might give him the reach to get the last couple points of
I think
damage.
that fog costs 3.
John playing around the fog, thinking about it.
You got 2 mana up?
Just knowing the mana cost and things like that really helps.
think.
It might just be just a reprint of fog.
3, 4, 5. So you buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll take a bunch. Just leave this guy back just in case. He's at what? 4?
He's at 4. I would avoid attacking with I never mind, you got that. You
2.
care.
Don't care.
You got it.
Attack.
Play fog.
I
Dare
don't
you.
even care. I'll go to
Dare
game
you to play
3.
fog.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, go to game 3. This game's gotten annoying. I just want to rip up a card to use right now. What we should do? We should see if Ryan will give it. That was a rough board state right there. Dunkles get there at 2-0. We should see if we can get Ryan to give us a pack. We could do pack roulette.
Or we could actually look and see what the pick in the pack is, do something useful with it, or we could pack it. I don't want to pack the Theros. We have a pack. We have an M14 pack.
Pack roulette M14 pack. Not my M14 pack.
That's not yours.
It is mine.
Absolutely not.
Have everyone give you a pack M14 and pack roulette. So John, here's the story.
All right, let's hear it.
Major shout-outs. Shout-outs to Adam Halstead, Buffalo Magic player. He's more casual nowadays. What happened was he won tickets to, he got box seats, suite seats to the
Sabres game.
the Sabres game yesterday. So I ended up going. He's like, looking for anyone to go with. His wife was interested. Posted to the Magic guys, in the play group. None of them were interested, and none of them really followed hockey. So I was like, I'll go, whatever. So we get there. We go in the suite. It's pretty awesome. Free, free drinks, free wine, free beer, free whatever. So, I walk out towards like the little balcony part of it. I look out, I see the ice. I think, that's pretty cool. It's nice seats, whatever. Turn around, walk, take 3 steps up a thing of stairs. I hear someone scream, "Slam Dunklers podcast." Who was it?
I have no idea. Who was it?
He's gotten a lot of shout-outs in our previous podcasts.
Alex Bianchi?
Not Alex Bianchi. That would just be too epic. Vince from Dave and Adams.
Nice.
The Dave and Adams box seat booth, I'm going to call them the suites, they were next to the ones for Fisher Price where Adam works.
Nice.
So, saw Adam.
Shout-outs to Vince.
Shout-outs to Vince. We saw Adam there. I saw Adam and Vince. I think I just accidentally just paused it when I was giving the shout-out to Vince. So, Vince, major shout-outs.
Major shout-outs to Vince.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, yes. Love seeing Vince around. He's always a great guy. Takes care of us, whatever we need.